Hi everybody, thank you for joining me today. I'm going to apologize for the background noise in advance. There's just a lot going on with our schedule changes, but today I'm going to introduce you to a concept, or at least an idea that I've been working on for the last couple months, and that is having minimal supplies to set up my bullet journal. So here I've set up 3 months worth of stuff. I've hidden June and July, or May and June, so that I can keep it a surprise for you. But basically, I'd like to use what I have, and especially given the situation we're in, I feel like it's more important than ever, especially since a lot of us are homebound and stores are closing. So using what we have can at least try and inspire some creativity. So that's what I'm trying to do this for the next 3 months. I have my kit for April. The quote I'm using is, "The distance between your dreams and reality is called action." And this will also be my color scheme for the month. Again, I have some free printables. I'll have some free printables available to you. So a couple things. I have, there will be my dashboard. Well, let me open this guy up for you. It's like a mini unboxing. I have my dashboard that I'll be using, and then I have some stickers as well, and some washi, some more stickers and washi, and then here are the quotes and the days of the week. Okay, this month, this is the Doodle Challenge for this month. It's Magic and Whimsy. And I have created a printable layout for you that will be going out to my subscribers. And again, these guys are going to be available to my subscribers as well. Everything you see here is basically available to my subscribers. This month, I'm going to give mood tracking a try. Well, for April, I was going to give mood tracking a try. I decided on this mood tracker before all of this broke out, so it should be interesting to see how that goes. I've also printed off my monthly cleaning tracker instead of having to recreate the layout, as well as a spending log. So I'll be putting all of this together. As you can tell, my theme for April is rainbows. Clouds and rainbows. And again, I picked it out before all of this started going down. So I hope you enjoy what you see. Thank you so much for watching. So when I initially printed it, it didn't come out very bright and colorful, or as colorful as I wanted it. So I just flipped the page around and printed on the back just to save paper and be reasonable. So looking at this, I feel like April is kind of dull looking, so I'm just gonna go in and grab a couple of stickers and add them in as well. So that does it for our cover photo. Oopsies. So these next pages, I found last month that this calendar didn't quite capture everything I wanted to. So this is just a at a glance calendar, so a month at a glance. And then here, this page is where I'm going to be gluing my mood tracker, if I can remember where I put it. So this is the font I've chosen for this month, for April. This kind of quirky, whimsical font to tie in with my theme of rainbows and clouds. I thought it was a very whimsical type setup, so I decided to pick a font to match it a bit more. Now, I like a Monday to Sunday calendar. I just feel like it gives a better idea of the week as a whole. Since my weeks do run Monday to Sunday. I know for shift work, your week might run otherwise, but this is how I like to see my week run. So it's been a while since I have planned and done the voice at the same time. So I just have to apologize for my constant pausing while I'm talking, because I'm trying to concentrate and talk at the same time. Now, when you're lettering like this, you could just leave it with just the plain color. But because I used a bit of a lighter color to do the days of the week, I just wanted to go in and outline them so that they stand out just a little bit more. Okay, now I'm actually going to use some of the pre-printed washi. I made lots this month, so you can use as much as you like. And just add this guy in here. Grab some scissors. And add some in here. Now, if you look carefully down at the rainbows, I have made them look a little rough around the edges. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to go in with a pen and I'm going to do the same on my letters, just to tie them in a bit more with the aesthetic of the washi. And then that way it's creating a more cohesive layout and more cohesive design. That's the word I was looking for. Now, since the days of the week are a little bit smaller, I'm not going to go in and fiddle with them because I'm afraid I could make it so that you can't read what is written there anymore. Okay, so now I'm going to glue down my mood tracker. Like I said, I pre-did this one just to speed this up a little bit. And I also wanted to give you an idea of how I use my own printables as well. And just for the record, I have used dot grid on these as well. And then I didn't add anything special to the rainbows like I have in the washi. Reason being, I didn't want it to smudge when you colored it in. So I just keep that in mind. So if you want to go in and add some of that personality, you're more than welcome to. And again, just to kind of make this a little bit more fun off the get-go, I'm just going to add some clouds from the sticker sheet. I know it's going to be colored in later, but I just want to balance this out a little bit. I did print lots of clouds, maybe not enough. I might add a few more before download, but there's the mood tracker page. Now, emotions that I'm going to be tracking include happy, sad, anxious, tired, excited, and let's just put in here blah. And then I'll assign colors later. Okay, so these pages I've reserved for my spending log and my cleaning tracker. So since I used these last month, I'm actually going to keep them in the same order that I had them in so that I don't get well, not confused, but keep the same. Okay, and then just to make this layout a bit more fun, I'm going to go in and add some washi. And then maybe by putting rainbows around the monthly cleaning tracker, I'm actually going to want to use it. So I'm putting stickers down here too, just to balance it out a bit more and to just make it a little bit more fun and more interesting. I'm definitely going to have to print off more. So this is my doodle. This will be my doodle layout for April. So it's titled Magic and Whimsy. You don't have to draw all this out. I've created it for you. I've created it with the title Magic and Whimsy as well as without it, so that if you ever want to use this for a future layout, you can. You have that option. Okay, my next page is my brain dump. I find this to be very helpful for me, just to jot thoughts down. I don't always use the full of both pages, but I like having the separate pages. Now, this column, what I intend to do is I intend to separate out key ideas that come out of my brain dump, like anything that I want to follow up on. I might use it, I might not. I was going to give it a try this month to see how it worked for me. And then again, the font at the top you see is to mirror the font that I've used in the days of the week to give it a bit of that quirkiness. Now I'm going to grab some washi and stick it down at the bottom just to tie it in with the overall theme of the month. Again, I made these just a little long, but that way it gives you more options depending on what planner you're using it for. Now onto my first weekly layout. So this month, I'm actually going to do a Dutch door for this month. And so we'll see how it goes. I'm a little nervous to give this a try, but let's do this. Now, what's great about the new Scribbles That Matters is that the midway mark is marked out for you, which just makes it that much easier. So this is where I'm going to be writing my events for the days of the week. And then here is where I'm going to split up my home and work like I did last month. I just found that worked so well for me in terms of separating my mind frame and not having everything just lumped into one. So the quotes I'm including this month are: I'm so fabulous, I fought rainbows. Being a person is getting complicated, time to be a unicorn. Be a Fruit Loop in a Cheerio world. Keep calm and rainbow on. And you can't have a rainbow without a little rain. So when I first started doing this theme, like I said, it was before everything started going down, and honestly, I was in such a dark place myself that to read all of these sickly sweet rainbow quotes just wasn't cutting it for me. So I kind of had to change course a little bit, and I ended up going for the snarky. Just that's where my mind was at, and that's how I was feeling, so I just embraced it and went with it. I mean, I'm all for making the best out of a situation, but sometimes your brain just doesn't want to, and that's okay too. And I really did not want to do anything along the lines of toxic positivity, so I went with snarky. And there we have the first week of April. So I'm including May 30th and 31st in here just because I just wanted to, March 30th and March 31st, because I just wanted to move on to April. And yeah, so there it is, my weekly spread. And this, I need to write in here what this is going to be. And there we have the weekly layout. I actually hate this, so while I have you on camera, we're gonna stick something over top of it. So I'm actually going to use pink instead. So that's 1, 2, 3. Okay. We're gonna just cut this guy out. I couldn't find smaller scissors. At least I also couldn't find bigger scissors. Do squeeze that guy in there. Okay, no exclamation mark. Okay. Grab some glue. And that's how you fix something that you don't like in your bullet journal. No harm, no foul. So that is my first week of March. Thank you for watching today.